So SECCA is a really significant opportunity for us. And on the top of this is a service company that can adopt and utilize our graphene material to decontaminate water and ground.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. Joining me is Director Plus CEO Giulio Cesario. Giulio, very good to speak with you. You're off the trading and operational update this week. Before we get into that, for viewers not familiar with the company, tell us a bit about Director Plus and what you do.
Yes, Stephen, nice to talk with you again. And let me remind that Directa is one of the largest graphene producers in the world. And we started our production facility in 2014, and we developed a product generated by a precursor that is natural graphite, but is produced without any chemistry. This is our differentiator versus any other producer. We concentrate ourselves in two main verticals. We started with textile, and then we moved into the environmental, also with the acquisition initially of 51%, and we completed the full acquisition a few months ago of SECCA, which is a Romanian company, service company, mainly devoted to the contamination of water and ground for the oil and gas company.
Who are your main customers, Giulio, and what sectors do they operate in?
The main customer in the environmental arena are the oil and gas company, and I can mention one name, Onvi Petrom in Romania is the customer that we are working with regularly, and is also the customer with which we made the most interesting success by decontaminating 44,000 cubic meter of water, recovering 10,000 of crude oil that went back to the refinery. And there are several, but in the environmental arena, we are also developing a new filter for PFAS. So we can work with many other interesting customers, also in the textile vertical, and all the industry like the semiconductor that are generating PFAS can be a potential customer.
Okay, let's get into that trading update. So that's for the first quarter of 2025, and it looks like it was an incredibly strong quarter for the company. Revenue up 40% to about 2 million euros. What were the main drivers of that growth?
Well, the main drivers are the new contract we were able to capture in Romania. We have a significant contract with Videa. It's a new one. It's again recovering oil from water in the drilling platforms. And this is something that is quite interesting because we suffered 2024 because of the war on the Black Sea. So all the activity slowed down. Now it seems that the situation is not completely solved, but is better. So we are restarting working in a significant way in this area. And then we had the chance also to recapture some important order out of textile customers in Italy. The entire textile industry was suffering last year. Is recovering a little bit now, not at the speed we expected, but is much better than 2020.
Giulio also reported an order book of 7 million euros for full year 2025 and a pipeline of opportunities. Tell us where you're seeing those opportunities.
Well, in terms of opportunities, I think that the most important strategic decision we took was the complete acquisition of SECCA for two main reasons. The first one is because SECCA package of environmental certificates is full and it has a great value. It's the only company in Romania with this amount of certificates. Second, which is even more important, is the company hold a geopolitical significant position because operate in Romania cross-border between Central Europe, Eastern Europe, and the Balkans, and is the door to the entrance and the reconstruction of Ukraine. So Seccar is a really significant opportunity for us. And on the top of this is a service company that can adopt and utilize our graphene material to decontaminate water and ground.
You also mentioned research and development projects with NantG Power, and that's looking at battery materials. So another opportunity for the company moving forward.
Yes, we made two key decisions on the Italian plant. One was to enhance the production team that is working really on the new design of the line. And the second one is to enhance the R&D, to refocus ourselves on some high potential opportunity that we started with, and then we had a slowdown, like tires, like batteries, as you mentioned, with our major investor company, NantG Power. So there are significant opportunity that, despite the actual crisis, that can be captured by our enabling material.
Giulio, you ended March with about 4 million euros in cash. How does that position you for the year ahead, and what should investors be looking out for?
I think that so far we are very well positioned because we've a range of burning rate between 200 and 270. That means more than 60 miles, so we can go to almost 2026. And by this time, I expect that if the redesign of the production plant and the restructuring of Seccar will generate the turnover, we expect that we will be even in a better position, because the goal is to go down with the burning rate in order to extend this. So the idea is not to look for money for at least 2 years.
Giulio, I hope you'll keep us posted with any progress on that. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Nice talking with you. Thank you.
And to you. That's Director Plus CEO Giulio Cesario.